Hey everyone, this is Gary House with the Cooking Everything Outdoors show. Today we're cooking pizza and we're using the Kettle Pizza ring adapter. It's for the 22.5-inch kettle. They also make it in two other sizes. Really excited about giving this a try today. I'm going to fire up the kettle. I'm going to show you how to do it on the Cooking Everything Outdoors show. Gary House, the Outdoor Cook, Cooking Everything Outdoors show. I hope you try this at home. Okay, first things first, I'm going to get my fire going. In order to use this unit properly, we're going to do a combination of charcoal and hardwood, and I'm going to fire up the charcoal right now. KettlePizza.com was nice enough to send me this unit for an evaluation, and it is a stainless steel ring that is shipped unassembled. It requires 2 bolts in the back, 2 bolts for each handle, and a single wing nut for the thermometer. Putting it together took me all a couple minutes. It is very well made. I really like how it looks. It's pretty darn high tech. The handles, the only thing I did is before I put them on, I went and I sprayed them with some spray shellac just to give them a little coating, because you know when you're cooking and stuff, your hands get kind of dirty, and I thought it would protect it a little bit longer because they did come unfinished. But you know, that's no big deal. That's just me. What this does is that sits in your 22.5-inch kettle. Your grate fits inside of this to help maintain the form of the unit. Just like that. And then you put your pizza stone right on the top of this, and you cook away. They did send a real nice pizza pan. I'm not going to be using this, but it's 14-inch, made in the USA. Real nice quality product. It does come in the package, and they did send me a really cool pizza kettle apron that I will wear proudly. It wasn't 95 plus degrees right now, so very nice. There's been a lot of chit chat on the internet about this, and I put up a couple teaser posts and I get a lot of response, and everybody, how's it work, how's it work? And I'm really optimistic that it's going to work extremely well. The big secret to cooking pizza is to cook it hot at a high temperature. In order to do that, we need to get our kettle up to at least 600 degrees. Charcoal's not going to do that. I am working on some charcoal here. I got a full bucket of charcoal, but what I'm going to be doing to take it to that temperature is I'm going to be using some oak, and these are oak barrel staffs, wine infused actually, so I think it's going to give me some nice flavors. Certainly oak burns extremely hot, so I'll be able to get some high temperatures and give this pizza a try. I'm going to cook a couple pizzas. Kind of a half and half one for the boys, you know, pepperoni and cheese. That's about the limits of their pizza experience, and then we'll throw a few other things together to make some meals. It's gonna probably take 20 or 30 minutes to get this up to temperature, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire away with this and get it going, and I'll be back. Okay, I've got a really good batch of charcoal going here. I'm gonna dump that out, put it in place, and then we're going to add the oak wine barrel staffing. So this is a hot. And what I want to do is I'm going to pour the charcoal briquettes to the back side of the kettle. Okay. So that's good there. Now I'm going to add some of the oak to it. and it's pretty decent chunks. I could certainly have cut them up a little bit more, but I think it'll work just fine. And we'll put those, couple on those on there, and I'll add a few more. And one of the things that I understand, and from experience I know, is that you do not want to put your stone on an extremely hot fire. So we want to get this on now so it starts warming up, and we'll get the whole kettle area heated up. But let me show you how this goes on here, because it's really cool. So all this does, it sets just like that. Is that a thing of beauty or what? Your dome goes over the top, and you have a really, really, really cool pizza oven. So we're going to let this get up to temperature. Hopefully we'll see this bad boy hit up to 600 degrees. Might have to add a little bit more wood. I think I'm going to get 2 pizzas out of it. Let it get up to temperature. I'm going to make the pizza. We'll put it in. We're going to start cooking. Okay, we're at 600 degrees. It worked really quick. I'm going to pop a pizza on here. Let's see what happens. First thing I want to do is I want to get a little cornmeal inside on that stone, so that my pizza slides in there. And, you know, the guys, they want pepperoni. They get pepperoni. Let's see if I can get this on here. It's a new pizza peel board, so it does tend to stick a little bit, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, that worked pretty darn good. Going to cook for a few minutes, and I'm going to see if I can't give it a spin. In maybe 5 to 8 minutes, this pizza just might be where we're at. Okay, it's been in there about 15 minutes. I did turn it halfway around once, because, you know, there's more heat on the back of the kettle than there is in the front of the kettle. When I first put the pizza in, it was at 600 degrees. On the dome thermometer, it was pegged, so, you know, it's hotter closer to the fire. You got 2 thermometers down there. You probably could get one lower down, but I don't see any point in it. So when I put the pizza in, it dropped almost immediately, about 50 to 75 degrees in that range, and it's holding steady at 500. So I think going into the next pizza, I will make sure that I have a lot more hot hardwood in there to start with, to maintain that pizza to get a faster cook. But let's take a peek at this thing, and we'll see how we did. Now, a pizza peel is absolutely critical. You should have a pizza hook, and I would recommend a pizza brush. I don't have either one of those. I'm going to get them. It's a little challenging to get in there and scoop that up, or maybe not. But you kind of need to get something in to hold the pizza in place as you shuffle your peel in. So let's take a look at. Oh my gosh, look at that. That a little blowout there, but that is. I'm thinking. That's one beautiful pizza. And that turned out really nice. Got a nice crust to that. It's a thick crust. Pizza number 1. I'm thinking it's a huge success. I'm liking that a lot. Actually, I'm really hungry now. Okay, I'm going to get the temperature back up. I'm going to add some more of the oak staffing from the oak wine barrel, and we're going to cook pizza number 2. And halfway through this, and man, oh man, I'm really liking it. Okay, let me show you real quick how easy it is to add more fuel to the Kettle Pizza accessory in between pizzas. You can't do it while you're cooking a pizza, so in between. So first thing, good set of gloves. So we'll take our dome off. Yep, we're going to lose some heat. We're going to build it back up so fast it doesn't matter. And then we're going to take our units and set it aside. Makes it pretty easy with the handles. I wouldn't set it on one of your tables. It's really, really hot. So let's add some more wood. And we'll get this going again. And it's already smoking up real nice, so I know that's going to take off. We'll give it a little extra help. Put it right back on. This might be a good time to, if you had a pizza brush, you could clean the top of it, or a regular brush. Sorry about the smoke there, but it's starting to light up. Get our lid back on. And that's it. That took all of, what, a minute and a half, maybe. That's going to get hot. I'm going to go make the next pizza. Be right back. Okay, pizza number 2. I added more of the oak staffing, the wine barrel oak staffing. This thing is pegged over 700 degrees. I'm not exactly sure how hot it is, but it's hot. Put some more cornmeal on there. I'm going to throw the new pizza on there, and hopefully it'll come off my pizza peel all right. And we're going to see how long it takes to cook this. This is a pretty healthy pizza. It is a basil dough, pre-made. Pick this up, really good stuff. I've got pancetta, mushrooms, mozzarella, Roma tomatoes, and mushrooms on this. So should be top notch. Now let's see if we can get it off the peel, because it's pretty darn sticky. Okay, I totally ruined that pizza. Anyway, it's my own fault. One of the things that I've learned with pizza making, and you know, I'm somewhat new at this, but brand new with the pizza peel. Typically I've done my pizza in a different way. But make your dough, once you have your dough formed out the way you want it, put your cornmeal on your pizza peel, and then put your dough on there, and then add your filling and stuff. I didn't do that this time, so I had a fairly sticky pizza peel. But anyway, it's in there, it's cooking, it's sizzling. I'm thinking 10 minutes, we're gonna have some good pizza. 700 degrees. Pizza cooking temperature. Okay, maybe 5-6 minutes it's been in there. I'm gonna give it a full turn and see if we can get some even cooking on there. Got some mozzarella blowout. So just a matter of lifting it up and spinning it around. That way we're sure to get some even, consistent cooking on there. Just under 600 degrees now. So in roughly 6-8 minutes, I've about a 100-degree temperature drop, but still hot enough, really hot enough to cook pizza on this. So far so good. Another 5 minutes and I'm pulling it. It's got to be done. Let's take a look at this and see where we're at. What are you doing, Bailey? Like pizza? Huh? You like pizza? I have got to get me a pizza hook. There's just no two ways about it. Oh yeah. That is a good looking pizza. Okay. Let's get this on here. Pizza. Okay, so our first run at the pizza kettle, and I have to tell you, I am extremely impressed with this. It's created a very high temperature pizza cooking zone in my 22.5-inch kettle. It worked flawlessly. It was easy to use. It looks fantastic. The only cons that I have of any of this, it was my fault. You know, I don't have all the pizza tools that I need, but I can tell you that fast on my list, I'm going to get a pizza hook, because you need to get and hook that pizza and pull it onto your pizza peel, or maybe you're gifted and you can just do it in one fell swoop. I'm not. And I think a pizza brush to get in there and clean that stone in between cooks. The oak wood worked great. I was up to 600 plus degrees, 700 when I first started out on the second pizza. I have a really nice crust on here. Everything is cooked just the way I like it. It was a thicker pizza. I think a thin crust pizza will cook even faster. Each pizza cooked roughly 15 minutes. I would have thought it would have cooked a lot faster, but then I realized I had a lot of stuff on this and I have a really thick crust, so it had to cook a little bit longer. Thin crust pizza with just a few items on there, that's got to pop out in 8 minutes at least. It's very, very fast. So, hey, my thanks to kettlepizza.com. They did a fantastic job in designing and creating this thing, and I appreciate them sending it to me to try out. You're going to see more of this because this is fun. Fun cooking, and I really want to do this when I'm having a backyard party with some friends over. Take a minute for me and go onto iTunes and leave a comment. Really makes a difference in the ratings. Just this yesterday, I was in the top 10 food podcast. That's huge. Thank you. The downloads are just absolutely through the roof. I could not have done this without all of you sending me the good wishes and giving me some really positive support. And of course, Camp Chef, thank you very much for sponsoring the Cooking Everything Outdoors show. Until next time, it's Gary. I'll see ya.